N8N just launched the new pricing, but people are not happy about it. So if you don't know about N8N, it is the best platform out there to actually do AI automations that you can self-host in. So at practically no cost, you can have the entire automations of your company hosted for like $10 a month in Hostinger or any self-hosted options that you can think of. But the new favorite actually has like a price increase. This came after N8N raised like $60 million after like 3 years, 4 years. Like the price increase, and people are not happy about it. Like everyone is saying that this is like in super increase, and the hate is spreading all over Reddit, where communities are posting about it. Like they kind of hate the entire pricing. So let's dive deep into what exactly is the new pricing of N8N is and how it can affect you as an agency owner. If you are building an N8N, this is a video that you should not miss. So the first thing comes is there are two solutions right now. The first one is, let's say when you pay on cloud, there are the normal solution starts at $4, and in general it comes in it's around 24 euros, comes to 20 euros, and they are charging for the workflow execution. Like if the entire workflow executed, that's one per month, so it's kind of like 2.5 thousands of it. This is kind of similar to what they previously used to have, the cloud plan, and you have like an upper value for this, right? And the second one is the self-hosted option. So this self-hosted option is charged on top of what you already have. For example, let's say you hosted in DigitalOcean or your own Hetzner, whatever it is, right? If you want some specific features from N8N, they are charging per month of $800, which is insanely crazy, which gives you 40k workflows per month or something like that. So the pricing here is so damn hard, because imagine you're self-hosting till now and someone comes and said like, you need to pay like $800 because that practically makes zero sense. But here is like what actually comes inside of it. Let's say you're already hosting it. This gives you some special access. So those features, git control, version control. So let's say if you version controlling that most of the enterprises does, you kind of need to pay this fees, which is kind of the self-hosted ones, right? You have many other things that are needed in here. For example, sharing the access, having the version control. So specific things, having like an SSO login. These are the specific features that enterprises need in general, like a proper business need for the sharing of things. So to access just those features, you need to pay like around $800, more than that. So that is where the hate is coming from. People are so angry. See, for example, let's say the pricing option, let's say if you're using N8N, you need to pay $800 even if self-hosted. So this is what the user is saying here. And one other user is saying, let's say if he did like 1 million of it, it's kind of like 10,400 per month, because enterprise, which they need the SSO parts of it. If I want like an SSO or like a Git version control, I can pay like 200 or something, but this is the entire package that it did. But here is the truth, like if you're starting in N8N selling businesses, right, you don't actually need the exact license that they are selling for $800. You can literally make the entire flow, take your clients details, you just self-host N8N on Hostinger or similar website. I'm using Hostinger because it's so damn easy. 2 clicks, and you take in their account, just create your flows and just host it in them, and that's it. And you actually maintain them in their own self-host version, and it's completely fine. Like because it completely is with principles of N8N. You can't actually host in your account and sell them to them. That's kind of like violating their license. But if you take their account, kind of like hosting or Hetzner, DigitalOcean, whatever it is, you host in their account, and you can kind of run it completely for free just using the cloud compute on it. And the same self-host works flawless. The upsells are pretty amazing, and no need kind of changing these things, right? So for example, if you don't need the exact features of Git, version control and all these things, it's completely all right. You don't need to do any other things on it. And yeah, and they're trying. But if you need those, it's better to go cloud solution rather than like a self-host solution. It's kind of 30 to 40% cheaper for the number of execution similar to in cloud. But If there are certain things that you can't do in cloud, let's say some firms, let's say law firms, hospitals, or some places where you actually need to have like a very tight knit data control, people tend to have to run everything on their cloud rather than not giving it other ways. So in that situation, for the extra privacy layer, you need to pay the extra creamy top of it. But if you are in right now creating agents, selling it to SMBs, which the extra features, it's completely all right. You completely sorted with N8N. You can make a lot of these things, sell it to clients. So don't worry much about the pricing, and you can start using all of the features of N8N in any of the cloud self-hosted solutions, cloud or self-hosted solution that you want. That's basically it. You need to explain to your clients, because some might say, hey, maybe I need this license for this. If you're new, you don't exactly know what happens, right? So this is the complete guide on the pricing version of it. I'll be sharing more on N8N, voice AI agents, how you can build them yourself, and how you can build your agency as well. This is the entire context of it. Thank you so much. I will be doing much more things on this. Bye.